I have no head for remembering faces. But the iron shaped by my hammer, that I remember well. So when he appeared, the sword I made in hand, I knew he came to save our village. Wait, that's not how it was. He was a nobody, a stranger to our people, a traveler from afar. His struggles have earned him renown among men, and even the favor of the gods. And yet, it was not enough. So he fought harder, sought to gain even greater power, until he became like tempered steel, hardened by the heat of his trials. But he didn't do it to save us. He did it to save himself. He made his choice. I just hoped 'twas worth it.
Hello and welcome. My name is Pavel Makal. I'm the PR and community manager at Perun Creative, and I would like to welcome you to our first dev stream. As you can probably hear, I'm not a native English speaker, so this stream will be quite challenging for me, and I hope that it will not be as challenging for you listening and watching. It's a big day for us at Perun Creative. We just launched the early access of our newest game, Kromlech. I hope that you enjoyed the trailer that we've just shown you in the beginning of the stream, and I also hope that my colleagues will show up in chat ready to answer all your questions that I won't be able to answer. So, without further ado, I think we can jump right into the game. So, just a second. So, as you can see, Kromlech is running on Unreal Engine 5, but I will let you watch this intro cinematic.
For it is the time of iron and blood. In this crucible of strife, legends are forged, bound to conquer by cunning or might.
So, as you can probably tell, Kromlech is a dark fantasy action RPG influenced by the sword and sorcery genre and also by Celtic mythology. We didn't go the Norse or Viking way. We decided to create the game based on Central and Eastern European Celts, and I think you will see the big difference. So, Kromlech also has roguelite element to it, and we noticed that many of you are pretty afraid of it, but don't you worry. I think after watching this stream, everything will be cleared. So I see that my colleagues and Yes, my colleagues are here. I feel much safer now. So, for the purposes of this video, obviously, we're going to start the new game, new cycle, and start from scratch. Awesome. So, this is our hero. His name is Kromlech, and he comes to the mysterious land called Gwern for a very personal reason. He needs to find a cure for a mortal wound that won't heal any other way than finding the god tree called Dervak. I don't think we will actually do that in today's stream, but we'll definitely see some of the basic elements of Kromlech and hopefully answer all the questions that you have. So, I will talk to the bard here. Yeah, he's actually just saying his goodbyes. I will wish him safe travels. He might tell us some basic notions of the game systems, but it will probably be better if I just show you. Also, this is a pretty new NPC for us who watched the game being developed. It's Tutorias, the guy that can help you with the first steps. You can learn many things from him, including combat basics, how to deal with armored opponents, and other incremental, very important aspects. So, this is also one of the tutorial features. I'd like you to pay attention to this one, because actually the rightmost video, the one destroying the piece of armor, that's me. That's I made this video, so I'm very proud of it. It's as a PR guy, I didn't have much say into what goes into the game, but this is pure me. So, let's continue. And yeah. So these are the first NPCs we meet. It's Hype Manix and the Boasters, and these guys are found here near the very suspicious dead body. So I'll talk to Hype Manix, and he doesn't want to talk to me, but his friend probably will. So okay, so what does he want? So he wants us to hit him, because he has some new armor that he probably get from this poor guy here, and he wants to try it out. So I'll hit him with the small strike, and it seems it doesn't do anything to him. He laughs and says that was pretty weak, so he wants us to hit him a bit more. Okay, so let's try the big strike. Okay, and he feels unkillable, so right now we have two options. We can just tell him to take care and be on our way, or we can inquire about the body. And if we inquire some more and maybe insult him a bit, he'll become hostile. So this is actually the first opportunity to try out the combat system. So, Hype Manix is unarmored. You can see that I just used small strikes or light attacks to hit him, and he got damaged. Also, please pay attention to those two small yellow dots under the stamina bar. These are very important in our combat system. It's called the heat gauge, and once you fill the heat gauge with small strikes, you can use the very powerful big strike that is also capable of destroying pieces of armor on enemies. So posters here will be a bit more challenging, but I've trained, so I will probably be able to get him. Okay, so he's pretty injured now, so he starts to defend, but I can kick him and dispose of him quite easily. But he managed to hurt me. Okay, and he didn't drop anything. Damn you, Boastus. I hoped for a sword or a helmet at least. So, as you can see, I was injured, and in Kromlech we don't have healing potions or other stuff that you know from other games. Instead, we have endurance. Endurance is the white bar above the health, and you use endurance for a lot of purposes in the game. Specifically, you can use it for fast traveling. You can also use it for opening chests that otherwise need lockpicks. And if you don't have a lockpick, you can use some of the endurance to open it. And you mainly use it for healing. So let's heal now. And as you can see, it took a pretty big chunk of the endurance, which will make sense a bit later. So, there are some bandits here in this godforsaken tomb or whatever it is. Okay, raider. Okay, he doesn't want us to hang around because he says that this this tomb is theirs. But I'm a seasoned adventurer. I won't take no for an answer. So let's try to dispose of these guys. I'll just bring them back here, so I have more room to operate, so to speak. Oh, he's very agile. I think we'll need to address that. Okay, hands off. So Andy asks, how do you gain more endurance? And that's actually a very good question. You gain endurance by going to sleep. You just find a bonfire and you call it a day. But that means that the events of the world move forward. So every day can bring new challenges, new opportunities. I will show you all of that during our stream. The same thing actually happens when you die as well. Fine. Bye, scum. Awesome. And this is the first piece of our gear, so it's a good opportunity to show you our gear system. So we have a slot for head armor, 2 pauldrons, trousers or a skirt or a kilt. I actually don't know the proper term, and a body armor. As you can see, Kromlech now isn't wearing any. We also don't have any shield, and we have just a cheap shank, a pretty crappy weapon, if you ask me. So I hope this dungeon will improve that. Okay, as you can see, I'm not very careful with my health. which isn't actually a very reasonable playstyle, because losing a lot of health means obviously either losing life or losing the endurance, and thus losing precious time to deal with quests or crises that will come during the playthrough. You will see what I mean in a couple of minutes, I think. Goodbye. These bandit thugs, they hit like a freight train. I was actually hoping my colleagues would nerf the strength of their attacks, but that didn't happen. Why don't you just die? Oh yeah, I know why he doesn't die. He has a pauldron, and I'm hitting his pauldron, and it's... Yeah, now it's still not ruined. Die. Awesome. So, let's delve a bit deeper. I want those treasure chests. And here we go. I've gained a burden. I'm exhausted. I can't heal anymore. There's quite a bit of new enemies. I didn't even get my first mastery point. I'm not really proud of myself now. But this is just to show you, combat in Kromlech is supposed to be challenging. We believe that in the first few attempts you will probably die a lot. You will find that every enemy is capable to kill you. There are no cannon fodder enemies. Even these guys can hit pretty hard if you're not careful. So you better watch your step. And one of the first things that you need to do when you start a new game, you should look for new equipment, because with proper equipment, all the encounters get significantly more manageable. I'm not happy with the state of my health right now, because I know that guy with the shield is able to kill me with one combo right now. I even got hit with this crazy old fool. And since he hit me, it actually drained a bit of my heat gauge, so the big strike that I gave him wasn't strong enough to kill him in one hit. Come on, dude. Okay, do your thing. And I will use my combo on you. And I gained a mastery point, which should help us quite a bit. So let's look at our skill trees, or masteries as we call them. There are two skill trees currently in Kromlech, but one of them is locked by a quest that we need to finish. So right now, all I can spend my my mastery points in is this sellsword mastery tree. So right now, I'm going to get this war paint and hope that I find enough resources to buy a pigment and paint myself. So, was that all? Seems so. Awesome! That was a pretty... Can you say boonful? Full of boons? Chest. And we got our first, slightly better weapon. Not my first choice, if I can be this honest. But we also got a shield, and that might raise our survivability quite a bit. Yeah, let's follow the trail of bodies, and that should bring me outside. Since my health is almost depleted, and I don't have any more endurance, I think it's reasonable to actually go to sleep, because right now you have 3 lives to finish the cycle, the game cycle, the actual content of the game. And if you die 3 times, you need to start from scratch. But you keep all your masteries, all the stuff that you unlocked, just not the weapons and armor that you found. So you don't always start from scratch. You just you get more powerful with every cycle that you experienced. And you also find new stuff in every cycle, new quests, new crises, so that should keep you busy. So I'm going back to the first bonfire. Hello. Yeah, I don't have any food that will give me a well-rested bonus, so I'll just rest. If you get well-rested bonus from eating enough food, you get more endurance in your next day. So that's something that you want to do, but I haven't found anything. So, the next day in Gwern is here, and it brought new crisis. It brought the Ancient Knowledge crisis, and we have 2 days to complete it. The crisis system is, like, for me, it's one of the most important parts of Kromlech, and it's, well, it's everything. The crisis is a big event that brings new quests, and you have limited time to deal with it. If you don't deal with it in 2 days or in 4 days, in case of bigger crisis, then you can see that there are threats that will persist until the end of the cycle. These threats we call word scars. So by finishing quests that are connected to the crisis, you nullify these threats, and the world doesn't grow even more challenging. When there are multiple unsolved crises in your run, in your cycle, the game world will probably be a slightly, or maybe much more challenging to deal with. Okay, so the guys from this camp, they already moved. They are somewhere else now. And before I continue towards the village of Lettrek, I will check one more cave or dungeon. And even before that, there is one more important thing, but I'm not sure where it is. So, yeah. Of course, I can watch the sign on the upper side of the screen. So this is a shrine of one of our game's gods. There are 3 gods that are watching over Kromlech and over his actions. And when you find a shrine, you can ask for a blessing if you kill these guys first. Goodbye. And if you have enough godly favor with said god, he will give you a very powerful blessing. So This one gives us 30% increased critical chance against staggered enemies. Awesome, thank you, Lugas. Also, we can see guidance, and he will give me the guidance. Okay, I accidentally skipped it, so let's check the journal and check the legend. Okay, so Adept of War. Earn the favor of Klebos on at least 7. Okay, so we'll do that. This is one bandit camp. There is one slightly larger with a more difficult enemy, but with very, very high potential of sweet spoils. Don't do that. I mentioned that the dagger is not my first choice, and that's mainly because it's short and you can't reach the enemies. Awesome. Makeshift pauldron. So let's change the fashion a bit. Okay, animal pelt. Is there anything else? No. So let's see if we're a bit more successful in the bigger camp, bigger outpost. Okay. Almost dead. This barely a flesh wound. Goodbye. I wish I could take that sword of his. No, just wine. Yeah, at the end of this dungeon, there's a new enemy. This is, like, for me, it's one of the first instances that you can meet him. And I hope that before I have to cross my weapon with his, I'll find something a bit better than this dagger, because I don't want to fight him with this dagger. Don't mind me, I'm just looting. If the scene gets too dark, you can use a torch to light up the environment. But I don't want to fight you inside. Come on. Come out. No! There you go. You see that big tough guy over there? Yeah, that's our target. Oh no. Oh no, not all of you, not all at once. This is called a tactical retreat. Luckily, they won't pursue me for long, but charging into multiple enemies in this game will probably get you killed. Boom. I just checked the chat and I wasn't paying attention, which is probably not something that I should do a lot. Okay, one more. Oh my god, I forgot I have the shield. So it's... all it does is it drains my stamina, but I don't use it. Silly me. Okay, having a shield is nice, but your stamina is paying the price. Awesome, we gained Renown. Renown is also very useful because it allows you to take the epithets. That's another very important RPG system built into Kromlech, and I think you will see more of it during the course of this video. You know what? A pro tip. If you ever find yourself in this situation, if you play Kromlech and you get into this dungeon and you need to fight with this guy, I will let you in on a secret. There is a chest right over here, but it's locked and you need to kill this guy before you get to it. But there's also a weapon rack here, and it can contain something slightly cooler than our dagger. Right now it's a spiked club. Love me some spiked club. Come on. But I see that my combo meter is filled, so I will probably just use that. Okay, that didn't kill him outright. I expected it will, but he's as good as dead now. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, not cooler weapon, just a bit more effective, maybe. So much loot. Awesome. A new helmet, perhaps? Okay, this one... yeah, this one actually also has an inscription which increases defense by 5, so I'll change it. Warrior Pauldron, much better. And I don't think that it was all. Tethered Garb, no thanks. We're a mighty warrior, not a beggar. So another ancient broad dagger, that's the same thing that we already had, and an iron hatchet. Oh, let's try that. So as you can see, entering and clearing this cave is very beneficial for your gear. And also, this is just the beginning of the cave, because you can delve even deeper and meet more dangerous enemies and find yourself on the very, very far side from where you started, because the world of Kromlech is interconnected with many shortcuts, many paths that don't appear at first like the beaten path, but I don't think we'll go there now. and instead we'll venture forth to the village called Lettrek. Okay, some money. Nice. I know for a fact that if I went to the right on the path down here, I will encounter wolves. And wolves, right now in our game, are the most psychopathic killers that I've ever met in any game. So, yeah, they noticed me. Goodbye. I'm running away. Please don't chase me. They chase me. Yeah, they stopped. Goodbye. I will also just move past these guys. And look, there's another cave. And there's a Lurg in it. And I'm again almost out of endurance. I'm not sure if I want to take on the Lurg right about now, but we'll see. I've trained these past couple of days because I knew you'd be watching me play the game and I didn't want to embarrass myself. So if I do, please be kind. Oh, Ro asks if we can have a torch. Yes, I mentioned it a while before, but yes, you have a torch. Hello. So this is a Lurg. It looks like a baby. There are more advanced, more dangerous Lurgs out there. But even still, this guy is armored. Why have you come here? I don't have time for you, old man. I'm being heroic right now. Please stop screwing with my heroism. See? That didn't pay off. Okay, I don't even have stamina because I'm carrying the shield and I'm keeping it up, and it actually drains stamina. So that's not a good idea if I want to win the battle. So, I may tell you something more about the combat system in Kromlech, because you just see me beating these guys over their heads, but sometimes you might have noticed the attacks don't do anything, and that's because the enemies in Kromlech are armored. Also, the armor placement is random, so you can have similar enemies with different armored spots on their body. The RTL combat system, as we call it, stands for right torso left. So the key to success is that you charge your heat gauges, the yellow bubbles I mentioned, and when they're charged, you can use the big strike, which can be aimed, like right now. Yes, and you hit the unarmored part of his body, or you hit the part with armor and attempt to destroy it. starts to be more defensive, so we can use that to get... Why is the axe so short? He's going to kill me, I know it. Yeah, he did. He did. It happened. Yeah, the game will be on PS5 and Xbox Series once we leave the early access period, which should be in about a year or so. Yeah, I know the loading screens are quite long. Don't worry, we know about that, we addressed that, and it's being worked on. This is actually what the early access period is for. So, awesome. There is a new crisis. So, right now there are 2 crises in our world, and we have 1 day to deal with the last one, and now 4 days to deal with this. And this one is pretty hard because the Lurgs, the ogreish monsters that I was just fighting, they're coming out of their caves. And we don't want that. There's a lot of them now. So, we got some new quests for this crisis. Let's look at the journal. Yeah, there are a couple of places with Lurg eggs that we need to destroy. And also kill the Lurg shaman. I saw the Lurg shaman before, like yesterday or a couple of days back. I'm not really happy that this is the crisis that's that came, but we will see. I didn't even get to Lettrek yet. You see, since this crisis started, there are new enemies, new random events, and the band of Lurgs here. No, thank you. Yeah, all guardians must be killed. I would love to loot that, but I'm not in a shape to fight 3 Lurgs right now. So... Oh, yeah, and obviously we have Undead. I forgot you guys are here. I was looking over my shoulder, checking for the pursuing Lurgs. And there are these guys now. But these are puny and weak. Their two-handed sword variant, that's quite another story. You'll see. You'll see. Why didn't you die as well? Or die... You should just die again. Yeah. Serves you right. Yeah, let's go to Lettrek. Meet some interesting people, get some quests. Stop your infestation. I don't want to fight you now. You see, I would prefer if one of the first crises that we have, that we got in our playthrough, was a bandits in a mine. That's right over there, and it will be much easier to deal with. No luck, we have Lurg infestation. Just a couple seconds. Can you guys just give me a minute for a brief pause, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, let's go meet the village druid. Hello, Politics. So he will give us some quests. He will tell us about men who wear the faces of others. Cool. Okay, we'll see about these guys. We can trade with him. What do you have? You have salt. All this stuff. There's also the village blacksmith, who will tell you about a trouble in a nearby mine, and also about a strange object that fell from the sky. We might be able to take a look at it. Okay, so I got this mind your own business quest. That's fine. We'll go there right away. And this is a locked chest, and since we don't have any lockpicks, you can use endurance to unlock it. Yeah, feathers and some smoked fish. That's not a very good trade-off, but so let's go to the undead infested mine. I'm not sure what's going on, but I suspect the stream is messing up my frame rate. So sorry about that, guys. Just a second. One more pause. I'm sorry, but I'm doing it for our own good. much better. It cost me a lot of endurance right now, but... let's hope the undead in the mine won't give me much trouble. Fine. We're back at Renown 2 because we died and lost some Renown. Renown is a very volatile statistic in Kromlech because you can gain it, but you can also lose it by dying. Because great heroes with great Renown don't die. That's obvious. Yeah, I'd like to enter, please. Yeah. This guy won't let us go through if we don't have at least 3 epithets. We have 1 right now. So we need to perform some more heroic deeds so we get more heroic names, and with enough renown we can equip these heroic names and get cool bonuses and also enter that damn gate. Hello Gaudos. He's the boss of this mine and he has a problem because, as I mentioned, the mine is infested with the undead. So let's mine our own business in this quest. Also, I'd like to pinpoint this beautiful, beautiful minecart. I love the design. There's a lot of you guys. Alright. I wish you wouldn't attack me all at once. And don't step on the minecart. Yeah, I hope we survive this adventure. I really do. It doesn't look like it, but I really hope we do. Kill him. Yeah. Dead again. Nothing here. Just some resources. Okay. It's funny, every time I go into this mine, I go down here expecting something like a treasure chest, and there's always just the crude ore or whatever it is. I hope that the reward for this quest are some raw materials so we can go back to the village blacksmith and craft some cool armor or maybe a new weapon, because this axe sucks. Like, there's no question about it, and if I'm about to take on the cultists or the wearers of faces, as Paladins call them, or the Lurgs, I'm going to need something with a bit more DPS. Boing. Goodbye. I'd love to play with you guys, but I have a meeting with your boss. Slightly down the road, so... If I had a better weapon, I'd be able to dispose of these guys with ease. Maybe, let's try that. I'll take the spiked club, which may work much better on a skeleton, right? If you punch a skeleton with a spiked club, it should... Yeah. That worked. So there's not the big two-handed undead thing. Okay. That's actually a that's a welcome sight. So, hello Gaudos, are you happy? Yes, he's happy. And we got some iron, some metal ore, some coins. So perhaps... we might be able to craft something. Wait. Give me. Yeah, there's one more dungeon that we can explore. Hello. I always find it strange that these undead guys in this crypt are right under the village. So it would be really weird if you had these things in your basement and you were like, yeah, we don't really talk about that. And just pay no attention to it. Bye. So some more money. So, I noticed there is a question about the possible release of the version 1.0, the full version. We believe it will be in a year. There is that's the plan, to finish up in a year and then release the console version as well. And I found a new weapon, and it's a spiked bronze mace, and it has some very cool stats. Amazing. Any more upgrades? No. But you guys know what? We have dual wielding in Kromlech. So you can have that proper barbarian fight style. Oh, puny little skeleton. I now am in possession of a bronze spike club. You're cooked. Oh my god, yeah, that's the guy I was talking about. And I hate his moveset, because he has this one attack. I will bait him to do it. If I don't die. Yeah, well, he killed me. I forgot one essential thing. If you don't have a shield, you can still guard, but guarding with weapons doesn't nullify all the damage, all the incoming damage. So, yeah, this happened. We're going back. We're going back. I'm going to make sure he doesn't leave this tomb. Awesome. So we didn't solve one of the crises, and now all combat stats of the final boss of the legendary quests are increased by 20%. Luckily for me, during this stream, I probably won't get to that, so that doesn't really bother me that much. And luckily for me, no new crisis started, so perfect. Thank the gods. I'm back, and with a vengeance. Oh my god, they respawned. Why? Why? Do you guys remember the soundtrack to the movie Matrix? There is one particular song that reminds me of this. It's called Clubbed to Death. And I'm not sure the band was thinking about this, but still. Clubbing to Death feels great in this game. Okay. Yeah, this is the attack, the combo I was talking about. This big overhead strike that makes you feel like, okay, so it was just the one strike, but then he pushes the sword, he pulls the sword back up, and your health goes goodbye. What? Good riddance. Oh yeah, sweet, sweet loot. Maybe. Yeah. Bring riches. This inscription gives me 15% more coins. Okay. But this ancient straight sword increases force by 5. Yeah. Let's get the money. So let's not die. Please. Please, Pavel, don't... Also, now there's 2 of them. And they have a bigger reach than me. What if I delved even deeper? Yeah. No, both of those guys need to be killed so I can loot this. Well. Wow, that's big strike with 2 weapons. That's mighty. I like that. Fine. Inventory in our game, inventory weight is unlimited. You can store anything you want in your backpack, but we do have encumbrance on character, so that's something that you need to pay attention to because being over encumbered lowers your stamina, or it essentially heightens the stamina drain of actions. Yeah, this two-handed overhead slash does look OP, and it saddens me that my colleagues are watching now because I believe it's going to get nerfed really, really soon. I'm actually one of the guys that while playing Kromlech and testing it, I was always happy when I got a lot of loot, when I got some weapon that dealt a lot of damage, and every time I mentioned it and I was like, look guys, I got this cool equipment from this chest very early on, they were like, okay, that needs to be fixed. So essentially through playing and testing, I screwed myself into a much harder experience. Okay. Yeah, which reminds me, did I get any skill points? Yeah, I got 2 skill points. So I will enhance my attack even more, and I will enhance my health. And hopefully I will soon be able to unlock these. Yeah, no. Consume 1000 points of endurance. So then I can unlock these body pains, these war pains. I have some available now, but to use them, to use their bonuses, you need to have pigment. And I think this guy might be able to craft it, but we don't have... Wow! Yeah, let's get some charcoal. And let's buy the pigment. So... Okay, he sells stuff. Round bronze axe. For almost 3000 coins. No, thank you. This is cool, but we might be able to craft it. So let's check this out. Scrap, iron ingot, and bronze ingot. What are you selling? Purchase, yeah. So, give me all of these, and let's see. I love this helmet, and I really want to wear it. So we need some iron ingots, some bronze ingots. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. It's right over here. So how much of the bronze ingots is it? I need some more hardwood. No pun intended. 3 more iron ingots. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, I can make 1. We need more charcoal, maybe. So, hello, Valona. What do you have for me? Amazing. Oil is very important for crafting the pigment. Will you let me through? Yeah. No, I need at least 3 points of renown, and we now have 2. What about some quests? Names of renown, face stealers. Okay, let's go check out those face stealers Paladex was talking about, and you will see a new biome. Yeah, let's go into the caves, which are very, very easy for me to get lost in, but let's just hope everything will work out fine in the end. Well, it might. That's the place where I need to go. Goodbye, Mr. Lurg. Not in the mood. Oh my god, there's a lot of Lurgs around here, but yeah, I found the way. I found the way out. Yeah. Welcome to Natuhuk Valley. Home of the cultists. Yeah, and these guys, they are crazy. Just you wait. Check out the cultist. But since I have my bronze spiked club, I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of anybody. Which is a good first step to getting killed in Kromlech, actually, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. These are some old ruins. Who was that? Oh, that was you. Yeah. Can you guys just deal with it without my help? Exhaustion is back. And I have one last life in this cycle. And I don't wanna lose it, so Let's be more careful. Why is there so many of you? Is that because... Awesome, awesome! Yeah, and getting Renown actually heals you a bit, which I'm really glad that it happened right now. Goodbye, Serge Tankian. Yeah. There's quite a few more cultists in our way. And right about now, we're about to meet an elite cultist. With his gang of lackeys. Oh my god, I love the dual wielding so much. I don't know why I didn't play with it. Oh my gosh. Well, here we go, guys. I'm dead, and this was my last life. So my journey ends right now, and all I can do is restart the cycle. When you begin the new cycle, you lose all your inventory, but you keep your epithets, your completed heroic deeds, your progress in masteries, and other, let's say, RPG stuff. So the start should be a bit more easy. Well, not for me. I know it won't be easy for me, but... Oh, and you can also keep all the bonfires that you already found. So there's that. Oh, do I want to go back there? Well, let's start in Lettrek and backtrack a bit. So, new day in Vern. As you can see, when we look into our journal, there are still the quests that we've taken, but the crises that were in place are gone. It's a new cycle, so we didn't manage to solve them. They're gone, and they may come again in this cycle, but for now we don't have to worry about them because it's again new day with a slightly stronger Kromlech, but we have this stupid cheap shank again. So my first steps... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's the psychos. These guys deal such crazy damage. I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm more of a cat person, as you can probably see. But there is another shrine, so would you give me your blessing? No, he won't, because we don't have any favor right now. Thinking about some place where we could go to get some cool equipment. Yeah, right about here there's a small bandit camp with an elite thug who will probably kick my elite butt. But let's see. I might be slightly luckier than before. Yeah, I'm nothing without my spiked club. This stabbing attack from the thug is so unfair, mate. I don't know how to guard it, how to not get damaged by it. Ha! Broke your helmet, and now I break you. No, you, unfortunately, as of now, cannot reclaim the lost items. I've heard that there might be plans to do it in the future, but now you just have to start from scratch and get new equipment. Or get bonked, as I did now. Oh my god, Cranky Old Dude Gaming in chat just got off a 4-hour run, here to learn to do better. Oh my god, I'm not sure that you came to the right place to learn how to do better, but the video that we made actually promises that you can watch the Perun PR guy suck at combat, so there's that. I'm giving you what I promised. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, gods of Kromlech, because this is actually the crisis that I wanted. This is the crisis in another nearby mine. My god, I love this view so much. This right here, with this lightning also. This right here is one of my most favorite shots in Kromlech. Gorgeous. I might be biased because I work for the company, but still, I love it. So the mine in question is is right here, right by the waterfall. Let's refill my stamina, refill the heat gauge, and get smacked over my face. Thank you. Would you die, please? I didn't mean my character. Yeah. In death, the will endures. Words of the wise. So, yeah. Back to one last life. And I also lost a day. So I have one last day to deal with this crisis. But I believe we can do it. Just cheer me up a little bit. Cranky Old Dude says, can I please get you to thank the level design team? Mad respect for the effort put in there, and time atmospherically is awesome. Thank you, thanks a lot. And I believe some of the guys from the design team are in the chat right now, so they saw what you wrote. Thank you. Back to the mine I go. Jump, jump, jumpity jump. Also, I hope that in the future we'll be able to make more of these dev streams with more members of the team. There are actually plans to do that even now. So if you enjoy this kind of content, I think we'll have you covered. There are obviously going to be major updates for the early access during the year, so every time we change something major or add some new features into the game, we'll check back with you and show you what we've got in store. Yeah, there goes your pauldron. And there goes my stamina. Yeah. it's pretty easy to get used to having good armor and then forgetting that you're in a next cycle and you've lost everything, so you need to like customize your playstyle and maybe not jump into rocks so that 3 enemies can hit you at one time. At a single time. Also, from the content point of view, we are very soon going to update our Steam page with the actual content of the version 0.1, which is the version that you can play now, so that you know what you're getting into. And I hope that in some reasonable time we will show you our roadmap of the time frames of planned updates. We obviously want to be as transparent as possible, so this is one of the things that I hope we'll be able to share with you ASAP. Well, I aggroed the entire mine. This is not the way. What I believe some people were scared of the roguelite element of Kromlech, of not having enough time to explore, and I think that my stream just showed them that they will have plenty of time to explore, because they could be stuck in one location for quite some time. Wow, so I've just learned that two-handed weapons are planned for one of the more recent updates. So, let's try again. I'm thinking about revisiting that Undead tomb under Lettrek, meeting those guys again, and getting all the cool stuff that they have. So let's go. Wish me luck. I need to be more careful. Betty Verix asks if we plan any permanent upgrades. Well, there are permanent upgrades. As I mentioned, and the game mentioned this as well, all of the skills that I opened in previous cycles, they are still there. All the combat feats, we don't have any yet, but when you unlock these things, they are also persistent. The same thing goes for war paints and epithets. So the RPG system for the most part is persistent. What isn't is your gear. So that's something that you need to take into account. Please, just one at a time. One at a time. Oh, great. That guy has a helmet. Meaning that attacking him to the center is not going to help much. Totally unable to dodge his attacks. But at least I was able to knock him out a bit. I know I can do it. I'm fairly certain. But you see, this is just to show you that the combat in Kromlech is challenging, and this is supposed to happen. Like, to many players that spent just a couple hours in the game, this will be a normal experience. I believe that once you learn more, like I need to learn more, these guys will be a piece of cake. Okay, I got the same crisis I got in the previous cycle with the occupied mine, so we can try again now, and let's see if I'm more successful. Oh, hey, the questions about plans for content creators, Twitch drops, and stuff like that. Likely and possibly in the near future, but to be honest, we've just started the early access, and we were totally focused on getting the game out, and this is something that I personally will look into in the upcoming days and weeks. Yeah, that's right. I definitely need a better weapon. All I have is my cheap shank. Which was able to explode that guy in the end, so that's nice. Oh no. This is not going to end well. I know it. You can always escape, maybe try some other place to get better gear and then come back. But just remember, the crises have limited time to be solved. And when the crisis ends, the world scars or the permanent threats that remain in your run are going to make your game even harder than this. Fine, but this was just the beginning, and I know, yeah, I didn't have to go here. Why did I come here? Why do I always think that this is the way forward? Well, it's just a way to be more severely beaten. Great. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Heard you. This guy forgot how to fight. He was too busy throwing hands. It will cost him his life, said Pavel, and got totally pulverized by said guy. Oh yeah, the meathead saw me. The guy with the big hammer. And if only it was the only one here in this mine, but it's not. Would you kindly hit your colleague with that hammer? Get rid of him. Oh, great! So I pushed myself into the corner. Kill him! Yeah, I will use this mastery point immediately and hope it will help me in this fight. My god, come on. Yeah. Yes. Yes. This combo attack, when it's charged, it can help you get out of many tight spots. Unfortunately, it will take some time to charge it, and as you get... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. You see, in the previous testing build that I was playing the game in, that guy at the end of this cave, or at the end of this dungeon, was basically the same one that I fought right here. But I see that my colleagues have upgraded him slightly. Hey, old man. Hi. Yeah. Hey, check out this cool gadget. Love it. It's used to crush the small stones. That's one. Hey, maybe there might be some loot that I can... No, there's just one more enemy. Oh. No. Hey, that's cool. They dropped a weapon, and it's another cheap shank. Let's... Hey, I have an ancient crescent axe and nobody told me. I totally didn't notice. This changes everything. Well, maybe not everything, but... He's armored, he has the pauldron. It's not going to hurt him. I need to crush his head. And the crescent axe is short, but his friends might lend a hand. Come on, come on, crush him. Crush him. Yeah. That's it. It's this situation again. Low on health. Deprived. Having a crappy weapon. And facing this behemoth. Why do I do this to myself? Yeah. Well. Let's give it one more try. And after that, I will let you experience the beautiful, beautiful and deadly world of Kromlech by yourselves. Awesome. New day. Obviously, new crisis. Not going to pay attention to it now, because I need to deal with the current crisis. And the current crisis is called 2 wolves on the road. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no. Bad dog. Goodbye. Yeah, this poor villager has a good idea. I think this is not his first wolf rodeo. He saw what those guys can do. Oh, no, not this way. The good news is the mine denizens should be dead. Obviously minus the big guy. The bad news is they're still the big guy. Stop talking to me. Yeah, these are civilians. They're harmless. But we're not here for them. We're here for the loot. Oh no. That was faster than I anticipated. That was pathetic. And my journey ends, and I'm not really sad about it because I didn't get any gear in this journey. So I got one mastery point, which is nice. That's an upgrade that should help me down the line once I get some better gear, obviously. But right now, I'm back at square one. And I think that's a good place to say goodbye to you guys. So, I hope that this stream showed you what the first steps in Kromlech can look like. I also hope that we explained some of the incremental and necessary combat mechanics, game mechanics, and I also hope that we answered your questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to join our Discord or Steam forums. And also, if you decide to start your own journey through Kromlech, definitely send us your feedback. Tell us what you think. Tell us about the bugs or the technical problems that you encounter. We want to hear you. We need your help getting this game to a state that we envisioned and we dreamt up. So thank you. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.